Beautiful Sagittarius collective, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Waterfall blessings to you, to all the people you love, to your beautiful pets, to your guardian angel, especially to all the spiritual forces that surround you that you can tap into right now. Bring them into this reading. It's a collective general reading. It's timeless, so whenever you listen to this is when this message was supposed to reach you. I'm going to cover your general energy, Sag, and then we're going to go into love and then your career here. Okay, so stick with me because something good is going to come out of this and I'll be so happy to share it with you. So we open up your reading with the snake card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, and all the tarot decks I'm using here are going to be linked in the description if you're interested in looking into them. But when the snake card appears, Sag, the message here is to shadowed skin. So in practical terms, it's saying that you're outgrowing something. Okay, you could be outgrowing your job, you could be outgrowing your relationship, you could be outgrowing habits that don't serve you well, partnerships, clients, what else? You could be having a creative transformation. Okay, you could be starting a new venture. You could be outgrowing yourself. Okay, it's a vulnerable process, and it's a sometimes uncomfortable process, but the snake does not grow if she doesn't shed this old skin. So we're talking about what here? About you evolving, okay? Emotionally, career-wise, we're gonna see what exactly it is here. You're letting go of the past, okay? And you're letting go of what doesn't serve you more. And if you're not, that's the message that tarot to you, that please do that. Because it seems here like you're entering a new phase into your life. When I look at all your cards here, we're gonna go over one by one, but it talks about transformation here. And I think that you're moving towards a new version of yourself and a better version of yourself. And that takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of balance and determination, okay, Sag, which I know you have. I know you have that. I know that you're dynamic enough and brave enough that you can make this happen. You're going to start a new chapter in your life. With the general energy here, we have the Magician, the Emperor, the Chariot. 3 major arcana, okay? Amazing. All the forces here are with you. All the good forces are with you, Sagittarius. And the story here is, you start with magic. You're the magician. You're in a position to create opportunities. You see here the magician has this infinite sign above its head and all this beautiful vegetation that talks about nourishing around him. And he's holding here, a vehicle of energy that denotes this idea of what is above should be below. So you have the power to create whatever you want at a very high spiritual level here and material level, whatever you want. We start here with your mental powers, so your psychic powers, your spiritual powers, okay? The magician talks about first this idea of what you want. So do you know what you want? Because you're going to have to use your intelligence here. You're going to have to use your communication skills. There's a sense of initiative here that's going to shape your new reality, okay? And when you see the Emperor in a reading, that means that this mental power, the spiritual power, is going to be combined with practicality. So you're going to have to aim towards things that bring you stability, and you're going to have to be very strategic, okay, as to how you achieve that. You're going to step into a leadership role here, and it could be your career, it could be your relationship, but I think most of all it's a leadership of your life, because with the Chariot here, you're the one that's giving direction to your life from now on. Excuse me, Sagittarius, I apologize. This is a card of movement, okay? Determination, victory. So moving forward. You're moving toward a goal. Nothing's going to stop you. With the Magician here, the Emperor, you have the mental powers, the spiritual powers, and you have physical power. So whatever it is, Sagittarius, that you have in mind, a project, again, a new relationship or a new you, if you're thinking about moving to a different country, moving residence, whatever, the tarot says, if that's what you want, go for it, because you can make it happen. So this is not a time for you to doubt yourself. This is not a time to wait. And it's basically like you're moving forward with a purpose here. Okay, so this is beautiful energy to start with before I move into like love and career. I mean, you have so much power right now, Sagittarius. It's amazing. So be strategic, don't be emotional. Okay, this is what's coming to you. Stay disciplined. Okay, because progress and success are ahead. Amazing, amazing, Sagittarius. What a beautiful way to start a reading. Shedding your old skin and coming to this energy of, you know, being whatever you want to be, doing whatever you want to do. And for each one of you, this is different. So I link the options to my private tarot readings. And, you know, you can start with one question and move up to like a full reading. However you want to do it, you know, PDF, recorded session, or you can talk to me directly. So I'll leave it all so you can, if you want to make this a little more personalized, we can work on that together. Moving on to your love, the love aspect here, your love life. There's justice here. So that tells me that either you're going to a relationship seeking an equal partnership, or you're already in one where you're analyzing, because of this Three of Pentacles reversed here, if the relationship is stable, if it is harmonic, if it, you know, if people are working together, especially here with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles always talks about, you know, somebody that worked on something and now it's sort of evaluating the work they put into something. So this here shows me that you either pondering whether the relationship is going where you want to be, where you want to go, if the other person is giving you what you need, or maybe you're looking at past relationships, since we have the snake here and talks about shedding old skin, and you're trying to figure out what went wrong in these past relationships that you didn't get good results for your effort. So it's a transitional period here in your love life. Even if you are already in a marriage or a stable relationship, you kind of want to even the scales here. That's what I see. So what could I say here? I mean, if the relationship is one-sided, I mean, it's not a relationship. Okay, Sagittarius? If you're the only one doing the work, then is this really worth it? Because you want mutual investment. I mean, that's what a relationship is for, unless you try to save someone or you just like to be in a relationship regardless of what it's like. And even if you are like that, which is okay, you know, everybody's in a different space in terms of love, but it sounds here like, it seems to me like you're not. Even if that's the case, it's bothering you. And I don't want this to bother you. I want you to look at this, you know, with a patient energy, you know, and possibly like talk to this person about what's going on. I think that would be good. See how you can align this. And if you're looking to the past, then maybe, you know, write on your journal all the impressions you have, like, from your past relationships, and, you know, what could have been better, and really spend time with yourself and or your therapist, or however you want to go about it, and really kind of figure this out. You see, the Magician is right above Justice here, even though and it's your general reading there, your energy. So I think you're the one who's going to have to seek justice here. And the Emperor above, the Three of Pentacles reversed. You're going to have to direct this. You're the one who has to say, listen, I'm looking at this long term. And I want to go where my heart says we should go. So are you willing to put in the work? Because so far, I've been the one doing most of it. So if you're on the fence about our love, our relationship, or if you're not sure if you want to be in a relationship, then it's time for me to move on. You know, tell this person what you like about them, if you love them, if what you know, because sometimes people need to hear things to, because maybe they too are not sure, you know, of what you want. You know, if there's no communication in a relationship, Sag, there's nothing. So that's how I think. So that's my advice to you. Okay, but I think if you approach this from a positive stance, then you could probably work things out here. So with your career, we have Two of Cups reversed, and then we have a Six of Swords, which tells me there's something at work too. Like this Two of Cups, see these people working together, it's reversed. Something that's not working for you in your financial life, or your career, or the job you have right now, partnership. It's something that, again, because we go back to the snake here, something's not aligned. So it could be, oh, is it the whole job? No, maybe it's just an aspect of your job you're not happy about. Maybe the salary needs to go up. Maybe you're taking on too many responsibilities. Maybe your team is not putting in the effort. But anyway, you're going to move away from that, because Six of Swords here clearly denotes you on a boat going to different shores. So you kind of want more stability, and you want a calmer environment in terms of your finances and your career here. You don't want to feel like you're not getting where you want. And I think that's the idea of the whole reading here. There's stress, you know, it's like you want to move towards something better in every aspect of your life. And this King of Swords here is a beautiful way to close the reading, because the King of Swords is someone that acts with so much strategy. It's a strong, especially in the career element here, it's such a good professional card, because it's like the Emperor here, but with even more intelligence, communication. So it talks about new contracts, it talks about a new role. Maybe you're gonna move jobs, maybe you're gonna upgrade the way you work, change the way you work to make it everything that you want. So, you know, if you need a lawyer here, if you need advice, if you need to go to court, if you need to talk to a mentor or go to the president of the company or somebody that knows more than you, then that's also something that the tarot is pointing towards. So Sagittarius, I think that your reading here is very straightforward. You have to protect your time right now, protect your energy, move away from crooks and people who don't want the same thing you do in love. Because you have no time for BS here, Sagittarius. That's what this reading is telling me. Not everything's partnership is meant to last forever. Sometimes moving on is the smartest, and in terms of your career, the most professional decision you can make. And in love too, it's fair, you know, that you say, okay, I'm moving on and I wish you the best. And don't be emotional right now, because the King of Swords, I don't see any emotional cards right now. I see like an urgency here to move your life forward. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know, leave your like, your comments. I hope to see you next time. I'm going to link another Sagittarius video in the description, along with my private reading options. And I love you very much. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon. Big kiss. Bye-bye.